Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. A very exciting session ahead of us, I think, as we finally start to tie up some loose ends from, well, several sessions ago, especially with regards to fuel and bitumen, and as we also begin to solve some new, or rather evolving issues, I would say. There are growing pains of a growing nation, lots of things that need tackling that, well, some of which we haven't had to deal with before, so really excited, very thoroughly excited for the types of things that we'll be tackling today, and hopefully we are able to tackle all of them. But folks, because there is, as always, so much to do, not going to belabor you with a longer intro than that. Just want to say, as always, if you've been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. So do keep all of that coming. I look at the numbers, I read the comments, it all makes a massive difference. Folks, our nation is glorious. I can never, doing that flyby every time just reminds me of how much work we've put into this nation, and all the, trials and tribulations, all the struggles we have faced, and all that we have overcome to build what is becoming a relatively sustainable nation. Relatively sustainable. We still have problems from time to time. Just going to touch on a couple of details, as I always do at the top of the session, and then we dive on into regular speed at first, double speed shortly after. There is some stuff I might want to do before we hit play, though, but we'll get into that in just a moment's time. First of all, looking at our population, we are close to 50k. Wow, this population has exploded over the last handful of years, I would say. I wish I could type the date in, as opposed to having to click this and get like this like slow reveal. Yeah, look at that. Look at that sudden change in population growth. Wild. Wild. Look at that. It's so similar for so long, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, we hit something here in 1995. We hit something. I don't know if it's just our food situation or our expansion in Uprising Grad, but suddenly we were just able to sustain more people. I think what happened is this is when Novokropsky and more Grainsky and all got established, and we were finally able to start, yes, feeding people, and I think that's what has caused this massive change. That's exciting. Escapes. This is over the course of this entire duration. Really? Only this many? Since... Oh, okay, interesting. No way. No way. That doesn't add up. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's improved significantly. Loyalty as well has been going up nicely. We're at that 40% mark, or rather past it now. Overall, I think things are pretty well handled. You can see food is becoming a bit of a concern again, so we'll definitely want to take care of that sooner rather than later. Happiness is looking pretty good. Everything else is looking all right. Clothing is another thing I want to try and solve today, but yeah, all right, feels pretty good. The 21 pluses, again, obviously we made a huge dent in that just a little while ago. But obviously, as one can expect, it started skyrocketing again in no time. We definitely need to get that satellite city established sooner rather than later. Unemployment is on the rise again now that all that construction has been completed, and we have a bunch of people living somewhere where they can't get to work from right now. Seems to be causing a lot of trouble for us, so hopefully we can solve that with some of the stuff we're going to do today. All right, that's all well and good. 17 million rubles in the bank, almost $6 million in the bank as well, so feeling pretty comfortable as far as our economy is concerned. The couple of things that I wanted to touch on before we hit play, well, there's one thing that I want to touch on before we hit play, and that is investigating... Oh, turning this off. I thought I remembered turning that off before I saved last session, but maybe not. But I want to check construction related. I want to check the brick factory, which maybe is not construction related. You'd expect it to be. Maybe it's a various industries instead. I always struggle with some of the categorization here is not to my liking. Let me put it that way. I feel like it could be better organized. There we go. Brick factory is under gravel, coal, and iron. Only because I remember that coal is involved in the production of bricks did I think to check here. But point being that aside, we can very easily produce bricks down over here. We have this over here almost done being built. Again, it was a mistake. It was an oversight on my part. I didn't realize it was included in the auto construction radius from Uprising Grad's huge construction office. So there is a coal mine over here that I think people can actually... No, they can't walk to it. Okay. that changes things a little bit over here. This looked like an eager opportunity, but maybe not that. Maybe instead, I do consider getting another like split here or something to get the coal from here. Ooh, do we not have a lot of people working at these mines? We do, right? Yeah, we do. We do. It's just that it's all getting processed quickly. Yes, that's what's going on almost certainly. Missing coal ore. We might want to look into this a bit more as well, and just to make sure more people maybe are coming from over here, down here as well, just to get people across so that they are mining more efficiently. Yeah, because there are maybe some issues here that I've left unchecked because we've gotten so distracted by other things. But nonetheless, okay, brick factory, then instead we can put down somewhere up over here. This is coal. We don't need coal ore, we need coal to produce bricks. So this will have an output somewhere over here. We can produce bricks somewhere over here, and we can have the distribution office take not just gravel up to here, but also bricks up to here, and use that for construction. A pretty rapid response, I think. We would need to get some workers over here as well. I could just get a microbus or something delivering workers. The brick factory requires how many? Well, we can also just check up over here because we have the brick factory here. 75 workers. Well, no, more than. We're working sub-optimally over here because we're always backed up. It's a matter of the chain, not the number of workers. So I'm fine over here with this brick factory, but we will want to fix some of that up. 75 workers we have to bring down over here. One single bus can do that. Let's get the brick factory set up over here. I guess we can connect up there. It's not a problem, I suppose. But I would like... Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I want to make sure that trucks are able to pick it up very easily. So I wouldn't mind having the distribution offices... You can see there's the factory connection. I wouldn't mind having that happen down over here. Question is, though, there's only one way in for the coal itself. We'll try and do this kind of a thing, connect it like this. Then where does the... The cargo connection happens up over here, I suppose. Again, it's just extremely fast loading is the big thing. Now, there are... Okay, let's try this. Let's go ahead and plop you down over here. Again, what we're probably going to do is pay for all this. Probably going to pay for all this. For now, though, going to go ahead and just drop you down like so. No automatic connections. We don't need the footpaths. We'll have a bus dropping people off directly here. Because the other places they have to go to work is, well, not even up there, but up over here, right? But we could instead have a bus drop people off over here. I think I'd rather shuttle people. If we get a bus stop in the middle over here, is that walking distance? That's a long loop around. What if we had a footpath? Maybe too steep of a descent over here. We could flatten that potentially. Just thinking in hypotheticals over here for a moment. We get this. No, still too steep, eh? You're not gonna let this work. You're not gonna let this work, are you, game? Come on. Work for me. There we go, okay. Just gotta flatten this a bit more. Maybe a little bit of averaging over here at the edge. So it can swoop down, yeah, like so. Okay, we can get the bus stop maybe over here. Question does become, yeah, are people able to walk that distance? That's 158 meters. So this is about 158 meters, roughly, give or take, right? So yeah, we could put a bus stop here. Sure, let's do that instead. Changing my mind as I go. Status quo, nothing too unexpected. Now, if I do that, though... Okay, if I do that, though, I'll want to get rid of this from here, because I want to rotate it. I'll want to rotate it. Go ahead and play for a second. There we go. Let's go ahead and... Brick factory. I can use the footpath at that point. The cargo connection is what I'm thinking about if we put that down south over here instead. Because... Wouldn't mind the road connection happening as well, obviously. Gotta make sure that stays clean in case there's a fire or something like that. Let's go ahead and put you down over here. Connect you to the top as well, for now, just to make sure everything lines up, right? Get that done over here. Are we able to build a modded road cargo station that allows vehicles through. I cannot remember for the life of me. Is that just for cargo vehicles or for all vehicles? We'll find out. Only one way to know, right? Go ahead and get rid of the road over here. Get rid of you as well. I would like to see this actually be a bit more level. A little too lumpy, in my opinion. But what I like to do, how would I like to see this? I think I'd like to see this lined up to this. There we go. Do that kind of a thing. So then we get the road cargo station down over here. Yeah, keep it on this side. Make sure it's straight. Just like that. I'm actually really excited to get some of this stuff up and running. It'll solve so many of the issues that we've seen lately that we haven't tackled for a bit. I'm really quite pumped about this episode. This is just like, this is not even the half of this, is the beginning of the things that we're going to tackle today. Ooh, come on, give me that connection. Why not? Why not? Too steep? Okay, height from center. This shouldn't be a problem. It looks like it's all good. It looks like it's all good. Want me to be rotated? I don't necessarily care for that, obviously. It's like flat here. It couldn't be flatter. These are like the prairies. Couldn't be any flatter. What's going on, game? All right, let's try it manually. Try manually. Ooh, little spot over there. But let's try this manually. I'll pop you down over that conveyor connection. It's all a bit of a mess, isn't it? Just the connection directions. Other options, obviously, up over here than the bus stop would have to be further along. Makes it a bit easier to connect the conveyor belt, I suppose. Okay, not a problem. These roads are not expensive. Roads are not expensive. Go and demolish you. Okay. Go back to the mods. Go back to you. Connect you like so. Bottom train there, yeah. Down you go. Not ideal. That tooltip, man. Every time. Every time. Okay, down over here. Get the, get the brick factory. Up over here. Like, this is fine. Sure, if that's what we need. Let's go ahead and do it. Pop you down a little bit higher, maybe. Go here. That way the conveyor belt, I'm hoping, can go right in between the power cables that you see. Pop you down over here, actually. And the road should be able to go down over here. Yep. Conveyor belt's gonna be the problem. Well, I say problem. Hopefully it'll work out just fine. No, you're not gonna work for me here. Okay, let's see. I might just need to get rid of the wires and do them differently. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. Pop you down over. Oh, I guess I get why. It's because it's got to go upwards, right? Though it's not showing me a connection. Well, unless you can place it down, obviously. Okay, well, let's try this. Let's go ahead and put you down over here. It's not going to let me. Oh, it is. Yeah, weird. It's weird that wasn't automatically showing. I figured it was because it has to go upwards to dump over here, and so it was going too high, but I guess not. So I'm glad I did that manually. That's fine by me. This road connection, of course. And connect you like so. Get our connection here. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Come on, game. You are your own infrastructure. That's really annoying. Sure, that's a little unfortunate. Now can you come down this way? Overlaps with existing construction. Not so good. Should be able to fit. Should be able to fit. But if not, over to you again. Can we drop this a little bit lower? No, unfortunately not. Figure if there was more room between the top and the bottom, we'd be okay. Okay, not the end of the world though. Not the end of the world. Connect you over here. Connect you over here. Right, it's a little unfortunate these guys have to go all the way up there to load up rather than down over here, but again, it's more convenient for the conveyor belt connection. Which does have to be a primary concern, unfortunately. Yeah, really weird that it won't fit down there, but okay, it is what it is. No worries, no worries. No worries. Connect you over here. Get a connection over here. If we can. There we go. A little bit of flattening required is all. Excellent. And a little bit more. I will take that. Fair enough. Cool. So these guys can come up over here, load up over here, and then go on. Wonderful. Hopefully that works as intended. So a bus stop, if we're going to put one down, I suppose I could put it down over here. The tiniest spot for it. The tiniest spot for it. Let's see if we can't lay it out nicely. A small bus stop doesn't need to be a big one. Doesn't look like we can do anything too interesting with it, so to speak. Maybe taking a couple risks over here. Bus stop. Nope. Not liking that. Pull you out just ever so slightly. Okay, okay. There we go. Can go with something like this. Yep. Something like that. The roads didn't connect for some reason. Now you're saying too sharp of a turn, but you literally just allowed me to connect, so I'm not sure what that's about. Where do you pop you back down? There we go. Excellent. So this connection can live on. Yep. This connection can live on as well. Beautiful. And from this bus stop, I'm sure people will be able to walk everywhere I need them to go, as long as the roads are done. Should be fine. I can get this footpath over here as well. Too steep of an incline. Fine. This one then. It's all close enough, I'm sure. So yes, this will produce bricks. Again, we're paying for all this. This will produce bricks. We'll get people coming over here. Might need a bigger bus than just this little micro bus, though. It's only bringing, what, like 35 people at a time at most? You know what? That might be enough for now. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But this all works, I think. We should be okay. Let's go ahead and commission all of you. We've got the money again, so I'm not too concerned about it. You've been commissioned already. Commission you as well, right? Yep. And commission you. Yeah, you. Well, I'm saying commission, but I mean pay for. What needs commissioning is this thing. Pay for you as well. Cool. Right. And you? Good. Now we can hit play. This is the first thing that I wanted to tackle, because we want to try and get this happening ASAP. Try and get this happening ASAP. You over here, meanwhile, let's go ahead and edit your stop to here. Unload people. Get rid of that. Cool. That shouldn't be a problem, and I expect to see you drive through this. I sincerely hope. I understand how this cargo station works with a two-way road connection. And sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with how which mods work the way you expect them to and which don't. Alright, cool. On this as well then. That's worked. Let's go ahead and upgrade this road over here. Auto build this. There we go. And auto build you as well. And we're not going to leave this looking messy, obviously. Done. Excellent. Cool. This will be done in no time. In comes all the coal. The workers will arrive soon as well. And let's go ahead and get you all these unloads. We're going to get you loading. Not over here, but over here. Hopefully you'll soon start seeing bricks over here. What are you doing? What? Ooh. I didn't even realize... Hang on a second. Where's the Prima bus stop? That's the one over here. People are supposed to get out, but they didn't? Because what, nowhere to work? Okay, well in that case, after that, drop people off over here. Let's send them there right now, in fact. Do a little U-turn. I mean, I'm glad I caught that, but okay. So yeah, you're going to load over here as soon as bricks are available. Oh no. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a second, will it not be able to load? It will be. Good. I was thinking about doing an open storage, but I don't think that's necessary. So do that and then unload those bricks up over here. I guess we'll only be able to see once the bricks start being manufactured, I suppose. Well, here come all the people. And you're going that way. Some are coming down this way. Probably some are going over there to work. I think everything is reachable from here. Yeah. Good stuff. You are gonna start producing bricks. Beautiful. Still can't see anything over here. Okay, a little concerning, a little concerning. I guess it'll just load whatever it can get. That's weird. I don't remember ever seeing it quite like that. Unload. Why can't I set what to unload? Or what to load for that matter? What? Oh, it's all dumpers. Right. That's why. Goddamn. Of course. Of course. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and swap that out. My bad. Swap maybe one of these guys out for something else. Or maybe even two. We could move you... Now, here's what we're going to do. Move you to here for now. Move you to here for now as well. Go ahead and purchase some of the flatbeds. AMZs, where are you? Now I should be able to move bricks. Yes, my bad. My apologies. There we go. That should be all good for that. This is all going to construction stuff. That's fine. This is okay. Good. You guys are already rolling out, it looks like. Wonderful. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Up over here, I've made a mistake. It seems, though food is coming through. Where is the distribution office that's assigned to you? I believe up over here. We're supposed to come down here. Oh, you're assigned to the distribution office, right? Tirov? Yeah. Needs to be unload. Again, my apologies. Food. Meat. Yeah, don't take food away from these people. As he was, I think, trying to do. Yeah. Well, whoops. My bad. Thank you all again for pointing that out in the comments. Would have missed it otherwise. I mean, I did miss it. Meat's coming through. All right, a little bit of food, a little bit of meat. We'll get all this sorted. Okay, so that's that. We've got bricks down over here being produced as well very quickly. Yeah, see, we don't need maximum worker count. These guys are loading up pretty quickly as well. Moving up top to deposit it. All right, wonderful. Work over here is progressing as well. Yes, excellent. One thing I wanted to do was purchase. Again, we're using this as a temporary place for it. I'm going to go ahead and buy a covered hull. I think one is enough for now. We're going to get this also distributing crops. Up here. Yes. I'm going to pick up the agro farm crops. We're going to unload crops over here. And the reason for that is that while we're waiting for the train connection all to be built, we might as well, move some of these crops, because otherwise a lot of people are coming down here to work and they're not doing anything because no crops. Right? So let's go ahead and actually use some of that oil, use some of those raw materials and get some work done. One truck might not be enough to maintain any kind of like sustainable rate of production, but I will maybe add a second one in a bit. Maybe. Again, we've got the money for it, so I don't know what my hesitation is really. Up over here, progress will resume when the bricks start hitting the storage here. Plenty of room for it, just a matter of delivery happening. Where are our closest bricks? Also, it's nice to every once in a while spot construction vehicles being, driven with a truck. Doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, it's nice to see. Nice to catch it. Bricks. Can I catch anybody shipping bricks? There we go. Yeah, see, first shipment of bricks coming through, 12 tons. We might even add more. We might even add another distribution office down south, but we'll tackle all that stuff in a bit. The next thing I want to tackle is... Well, okay, for one, take a look at the tracks. I've been told there is a long train depot, which I might want to get over here. Oh, wow. It takes up a lot more space, doesn't it? Replace this one so that we can have longer trains. I mean, it's now or never, really. It's now or never. This thing doesn't have much that we have to worry about, so we can demolish this, establish the longer depot, rather than build another loop or something, which I think would be pointless. This is working for us. I just have to make some slight modifications. I think that's fair to do. I think that's fair to do. By the way, it was mentioned that I should use a train to bring bricks down from across the river. Don't think that's as necessary anymore now that we're having this. Though I do still want to have a ship bring bricks across. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get you to stop exporting to the west. I'm going to have you loading up on bricks and clothes. Yep. For just one shipment. For just one shipment, I want to bring all that down over here instead. Just unload everything. Okay, not everything. Bricks, clothes. Because I don't want to unload the chemicals and mechanical components. And then take everything else for export. That means chemicals, mechanical components, just as we were before. And I think that should do the trick well enough. Because up over here, honestly, no, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Go to the cargo harbor. No, 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 don't loop back. What do you, no, go, no, no, no. Where are you going? Okay, now it's rotating again. Alright, fair enough. As long as you end up there. Yeah, we've got 34 tons of clothes, a decent amount. 256 tons of bricks, a massive amount. If we can just ship it down in one shipment, it'll be, you know, taken care of, at least momentarily, before we put on a... If we have to, put on a new route, basically. Meanwhile, this guy over here is bringing over 47 tons of bricks, 14 tons of clothes, and 64 tons of steel. Honestly tempted to just sell this river cargo ship. An experiment gone wrong. Well, actually, there was a suggestion that we just keep it, and that way it'll supplement whatever other major ship is doing the main shipments. Might even buy another one of these big bad girls, I guess. Ships are often she as opposed to he. But we'll get another Frida to do some of this work as well. We'll see how this fix works, and then we'll adjust accordingly if necessary. But, okay, with that done, and with bricks happening, let's do the long depot first. Go ahead and get rid of you. Gotta sell the vehicles first, okay, not a problem. Sell you and sell you. Again, the reason for doing this is so that we can have longer trains. To have the option is better than to not have the option, right? So, go ahead and do that. Back over here, I'm going to use the train cancel, or the track cancel option to make sure I don't delete the wrong thing by mistake. So painstakingly created this section has been. Okay, we've got the crossing over here, and I'm fine with that. This little jank is unfortunate. This, why are you still... That's hilarious. I just have 43 tons of boards sitting here. I'll sell you and sell you. Well, 43 times 2. But on the topic of boards, actually, before I suppose I forget. I remember it, but I know I will forget it eventually. Go ahead and get these trees planted down over here. I haven't stayed on top of our reforestation efforts, and so now we are low. Well, not just low, but we're out of boards, which is really kind of problematic and kind of ridiculous. I should get some trees down over here as well. I believe we have a logger here, right? Let's go ahead and get some down at Zavodsk as well. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the deforestation. There you go. Plant those trees. Plant those trees. Beautiful. That'll help a lot. Again, another resource that's like stagnating otherwise. Not so far up, down over here at St. Portia. A little dark right now, but hopefully y'all can see clear enough. Long train depot. Again, thank you for pointing this out. This was pointed out in the comments. I would have missed it otherwise. And suffered for it. Like I say always, folks, I do read through all of the comments. Because it just, yeah, there's always some good insight or some good jokes or whatever might be in there. So I always read through all the comments. Height from center, please. Let's go ahead and flatten this a little bit. Need the extra flattening. Might even pay for it. Paying is always faster. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Make it faster. This is fast enough, maybe. Let's see. I still need a little bit more. Okay, fair enough. Really hope trains aren't getting stuck over here while I'm doing this. What is this? Oh, weird. The shadow of the construction was up there. I don't know if y'all saw. Back to flattening. Shouldn't be too much longer. Just this corner up here, I think, is problem area. Looks like the trains are still moving fine. Long depot. Still up top over there a little bit. Alright, fair enough. Right from center. There we go. Again, it won't take very long. Not gonna spend that money, I guess. Unnecessary. The sun has risen. And again, we're gonna build this long train depot. Like, build as in A4, sorry. As opposed to build ourselves. I don't know why I just said build and expected that to communicate what I meant. Whoops. Just excited. Just like thrilled to finally be like doing these things. I'm like skipping words, skipping thoughts. Finally getting this thing up and running. Oh man, still? Come on now. Come on now. This game. How about now? Still? Are you kidding me? That corner over there. That ought to do it. My lord. This is actually weird. The game's not even like adjusting the train anymore. Well, that's actually really weird. Is there another way for me to flatten this? Maybe by doing this? Maybe that does the trick, I hope. Yeah, seems to have. Fair enough. Get you up over here. About as straight down as the camera can get. About as straight, I think, as the track is gonna get. I could try this instead. Gotta flatten even more if I do that. Well, this is wild. Alright, let's, I mean, the other thing I could do is, like, this kind of a thing. Really go wild over here. Flatten that. Now, the loop back around is gonna be, I think, bad if I try that. Try this. Now, let's try this. Again, not auto building, but we will pay for it afterwards. Track. Whoops. Comes here and here. And then this is what I was a little worried about. Is the height difference here. With the averaging. Don't know if that'll be enough. But that's a huge plateau. Trains. These aren't roller coaster rides, these are trains. Let's see if this works. I need to adjust things a bit more. Probably almost certainly need to. Steep of an incline. Yep. Yep, no surprise. Okay, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get you down like so. Over here. These will connect easily enough. These should be a bit... well, I have more room to work with here at least. So let's go ahead and raise terrain. Just got to make the slope a bit more reasonable. God. Very good that we have a lot of room over here to work with. Come on now. There we go. That might be good enough. I don't know though. Still pretty steep. Still pretty steep. That initial dip, I think, is causing some trouble as well. Oh wow, there's a lot of problem spots here. Fine. Really? Okay, okay, okay. I don't know how that helped. It didn't. What did I get? Ooh, I thought I saw... can't have it in that direction. Huh, this is interestingly more of an issue than I'd anticipated. Yeah. The other option Not really. We can't really, like, dip it down over there either. It's the same either way. Let's try this. I'm gonna go ahead and auto-build. Again, it's so much faster. Oh, you can see how much faster it is. But make sure we turn it off before we start laying down tracks. There we go. Too steep down there, though. What about down like this? Here it ultimately becomes a bit of a problem. Come on now. Alright. Go ahead and raise this a bit. Again, auto-build. Trying to find that perfect balance between roller coaster ride and train. This, let's see. Let's see. Pull you over here abouts. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. Oh, what do you know? It will. Okay. Okay. And you, can you come over here? Oh, yay. Hey, what do you know? Is it the neatest? No. Does it do the trick? Yes. Can you imagine taking this route down as a passenger? Alright. So, do I want it to be these two tracks or those two tracks? Does it really matter? If I remove you, can I get this to work even? Maybe is the answer. Nah, you know what? Not worth the trouble. Not worth the trouble. The reason why I only removed one of them is because then I can still snap this other one. Potentially. Should work. Or it won't let me. Ah, there we go. I'm fine with that. Commission you. Go ahead and pay for you. Go ahead and pay for you. And go ahead and pay for you. Didn't realize we were not paused until all that building started. Over here. Flatten this train a little bit. Come on now. There we go. Pop you like that. Pop you like that. Excellent. And get rid of you. Beautiful. Cool, okay, this thing's still being built. Once that's done, we'll get these giant trains rolling on out for the oil in particular. Well, I say oil, I mean fuel and bitumen. Because that is, yes, ready to go. Ready to go on these. We're so topped up right now, so much money to be made, just kind of sitting here. Now over here, do we have, yes, crops are coming through at a decent enough rate. You can see how slowly they get consumed. I wonder if, where is that truck right now that's bringing the crops over? Is it seriously this one? Yeah, it is. Wow, one truck might actually be coming at a decent enough rate to get the job done. Like a little bit too slow. Not the end of the world while we're waiting for the trains, right? Not the end of the world. Bricks over here, I imagine we are, yep, backed up, so definitely want to look into that. You know, exports or what have you. And bricks are coming through over here, but is that good enough? Seems to be. We're seeing some progress. We're seeing some progress. I think I might need more, I think I might need another distribution office down there, though. Now you... And you're supposed to be shipping prefab panels and boards, but right now you're shipping nothing. This is the one that could be bringing bricks down. Okay, I know initially I was like, I don't know if I should do that, but now that I think about it, might as well, right? Might as well. Alright, let's go ahead and ship you. And you over here. The only thing I'm concerned about is it getting backed up. I don't know the likelihood of that happening. That's my one concern. If we unload at the prefab panel area bricks as well, and we load... Oh, wait, this thing was unloading everything at one point. But up over here, let's go ahead and load... Alright, load bricks. Yeah, let's try that. We can also unload boards up there. Yeah, okay, let's see if that works or if I've broken everything. Time will tell. Before I deal with that... Rather, you know what, let's deal with that. Let's deal with this first. We need to buy an electric locomotive. We need something that is fast and powerful. Because why would I want anything else? 80, 110, 80, 120. Ooh, and I do like how this one looks. 120, 100, 160. Oh. Ooh, this one. I like how this one looks as well. Alright, I guess we have a winner here. 160 kilometers per hour. 5100 kilowatts on the engine power as well. I think that's about as powerful as the engines get, even. Oh no, we got one that's a bit stronger over here. Ah, but I like the red. I'm not gonna lie. I like how this one looks. 2 of them, do we start with just one? I say we start with just one. Experiment with the length, find that sweet spot, and then we'll go ahead and get the second one, right? So the CHS2T63E. There we go. And you, my good friend, will need, I guess, cargo wagon. I keep thinking, whenever I think of cargo wagon, I can only think of these like box cars. That's all that comes to mind. But no, we need tankers. 120 at a time. I don't see why not, right? Price aside, empty weight is another thing, I guess, but I think this is fine. These are a bit newer. See, if my understanding is correct, it affects the speed of the train, how much it has to haul. Empty weight. So 24 tons plus 68 tons, as opposed to 47 tons plus 120 tons. This is 167 tons when full. This is 92 tons. But for half as much oil, I guess. I'm gonna go with the big tanker that carries the most at a time. But I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think the math works out over here, but I'm pretty sure that's why you would want to consider the empty weight in the first place. Let's go ahead and get 5. That's a big shipment. And that's fair. 600 tons of oil. Well, rather, I would probably do 300, right? 300 times 2. What does that look like down over here? At Petrograd. I mean, that barely puts a dent in our storage, right? Oh my god, yeah, that barely puts a dent in our storage right now. But that's fine. That's where we're trying to find that balance. I could add another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. We'll go ahead and buy another tanker here. Yep. I really hope this works. This could be very broken. That would be a problem. Now, how do we go about doing this? Create a new line. We're going to call it the Petrograd St. Portia fuel line. Great. I was worried I was going to hit the character limit there. Okay. You're going to start all the way down over here. I'm going to speed up time because it's so dark right now. You're going to start down over here at the fuel loading, unloading. You're going to load 100% of everything. I was hoping I could specify 50% fuel, 50% bitumen, but I guess not. Which is a little strange, to say the least. But okay. You're going to go down there, you're going to load 100% of everything, and you're going to go up over here, and you're going to unload 100% of everything. I just want to check over here. We have specified your bitumen, and you are fuel to go up over here. Yep. And also to be sent up over here to actually load onto another ship. Okay, great. Bricks have arrived. Excellent. So this is all good. Except changes. I think it's time to send this. I think it's time to send you over. Just making your way down first. It's only highlighting one side. I'm a little concerned that it's not highlighting both sides, I suppose. This works. I'm pretty sure our semaphores were set up properly, right? For at the end where we've got some 2 ways. This is all 1 ways, yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... you've been saved. So, set a line. Custom line. Petrograd St. Portia fuel line. Done. Done. Start. And we watch. Gotta watch the first time, right? Gotta watch the first time. slow start, obviously, picking up its speed. It's not too bad of a slope. It's completely doable. Otherwise, the game wouldn't allow it. Time has finally come. How long have we been talking about this? How long have we been excited to just make this connection? To start exporting fuel and to start just producing it and delivering it across the nation? Time has finally come. Need to build this little section of track, actually. Otherwise, that'll be problematic. Okay, for you. Now here we're stopping because of construction, I assume. Go ahead and... Why are you stuck over here? On your way back, you. Go ahead and do that. Don't know if that'll free everything up. Didn't free you up. Okay. This is only on this section of the track over here because of the construction that's still ongoing. That's a chain. This is also a chain because we got this over here. Let's go ahead and pop down regular semaphores over here. Free you up, and that should free you up as well. Excellent. That ought to do the trick. Onwards. Onwards and upwards. Literally. This is uphill right now. Slowly picking up speed again. Again, not the best, you know, comparison point to track how long it'll take. But really, I mean, we're shipping so much quantity. Still can't specify, can I? Oh, okay, I can. Okay, so let's see if I can't do... the problem here is that it does this weird thing with the numbers. Let's see what it does automatically. Curious. I'm curious. How much it picks up of what? Here we go. Take this little turn over here. First time a major train has taken this turn, and we're moving very fast, actually. We're moving quite quickly. On the bend over here. Again, we want to keep an eye on the length of the train. This is, again, the longest train that our nation has ever seen. Oh, it's so exciting to see it just like going through the countryside like this. And here comes another bend. I love seeing trains like take a turn. Especially the extra long trains. Look at this. All right, here we go. Oh, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, onwards we go, and about to go onwards and upwards again. You can see the uphill climb off in the distance there. Man, so fulfilling. Honestly, this game, because some of these things, that's... Whoa. The camera does not like that sudden change in terrain, I think. But what I was going to say was, like, because this game... sorry. The reason why I like building things on our own so often, even when we have the money, is because there's very little that, like, hits this note. Like, this type of satisfaction and just exhilaration. These are tracks that we laid down, right? So much time went into putting these tracks down. We didn't just plan them and then click a button and then they happened, right? So much organization and planning, getting all the pipes and everything all together, getting this and this, everything we're seeing right now, you know? Wild. I mean, I don't know if you all feel the same way, but for me, it's just like absolutely awesome how this game like does that. It's such a unique part of the experience. Now we arrive over here and we're loading up on, oh, don't tell me only bitumen. That would be a bad first choice for a shipment. So fine, let's go ahead and see if we can't change this now. Rather, wait, let's go ahead and view line details, change it at this level. 50%. Gonna add you as another stop right afterwards. Oil. 50%. I mean, I guess we can go down to 49.49. Not oil, fuel. Do that and then unload everything. It's a little unfortunate. Not the end of the world. Still loading up on the bitumen. Fine. I guess only one thing can come through at a time. Let's keep an eye on this, though. Again, this shipment might be a little off because we didn't specify until afterwards. But we'll see. 50% of 720 is 360, so hopefully once that hits that number, it'll switch to fuel. And then you can keep going. This is the big quote-unquote stopping point. Having trains back up over here is problematic, obviously. You can only have 2 trains using this at any given time, and a 3rd train potentially to ship oil around itself. That's why we have the track connection over here. Might be worth doing at some point, almost certainly, because there are some things that require oil as opposed to fuel or bitumen, but that is something to investigate at a later time. Now let's see, we're about to hit that sweet number. Just about. I mean, the loading is pretty fast as well. These guys, look at this, look at this, look at that. These are still full. This one's like barely been hit by a little dent. The bitumen over here emptied out first. Okay, fair enough. It wasn't full to begin with. That's a little problem. Go ahead and switch to this right away. Oh, interesting. Interesting. It's going to load all of them with one thing? Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Now you're having some trouble getting back. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this experiment. Glad I'm doing this experiment. Now you can't get back because this is all one ways and there's no crossing over here. Where is the closest crossing? Ooh, pretty far up, eh? Very well, very well. You should be able to come through. No, there's a crossing over here. Oh, this is wooden, right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and upgrade this then. We'll auto-build this part. The big part's done. This is all minor fixes and tweaks now. No harm there. There we go. That ought to do the trick. Okay, lesson learned. Well, if that's how it's going to be, let's set you to 100. Get rid of this. Actually, view line details. Rename you. You're the St. Portia. Hold on. Wait. That. This is the no. What? Oh, I guess the custom line got lost. Fine. This is the Petrograd St. Portia bitumen line. The other one is going to be our fuel line. Oh my god, look at the value. Look at the value. Holy, sorry, no. Accept the changes. 100%, unload 100%. Okay. Might as well specify this as well, just so it's crystal clear for us at all times. And let's go ahead and buy another one of these. Otherwise, we're not really testing anything, are we? Well, oh, I guess it's just the locomotive and then a bunch of tankers. No figuring out their electric locomotive. Let's go ahead and get you. And to you we shall add, a bunch of tankers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yep, that's good. You are going to have a different line. Well, it's the same line, but a different line. That line. New line. Start here. Nope, that's not what I meant. Start here. Again, can't specify yet. Yep, fair enough. And end over here. Rename you. You are the Petrograd St. Portia fuel line. There. Okay, go ahead and set line. Custom line. Petrograd St. Portia fuel line. There we go. Done. Done. Go ahead and start you. Go ahead and set this to, well, we'll set it up over here, no? Do you not have enough power? We might need to get more power down over here. Fuel line, first of all, let me just see if I can't. Yeah, fuel, 100%. Unload fuel, 100%. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. And I think I need to get more power down over here. That's kind of funny. These are big trains, right? You gotta power the big trains. Yeah, looks like it. You seem to not be doing anything over here anymore. Oh, we're paused. That would be part of it. Whoops. No, you're fine. Oh, in that case, you know what? This is probably not a power issue. It's just because we were paused. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, the game does that. No worries, no worries. Alright, now this is hopefully leaving at a perfect time to match with this thing leaving down over here, and hopefully things move cleanly. We will have to keep our eyes on that. Now there's another big task that I wanted to tackle today as well, but I might actually not be able to get to it. I wanted to put down a giant bus stop over here. You'll remember I mentioned how this jam is causing us some trouble. Now it would have been great if all the other vehicles didn't take the central. I wish I could specify that the central road is only for transit vehicles, but unfortunately that is not the case. Now, if I was to go ahead and build the big bus stop, well, not the bus stop, but the mixed stop. Where are we? 500 passengers, this one? Yeah, this one. If we were to place this over here, we'd have to do a little bit of flattening of the train, but it would fit nicely. It would fit nicely. We'd be able to get the trolley buses up here. We'd be able to get the regular buses up here as well. People would be able to go over to the stores. They'd be able to come down to the train platform as well. Wow, that word was failing me for a while. What I could do is I could establish 2 separate paths. That's what I'm thinking. Sun's about to set. Let's go ahead and start lowering some of this at the very least. You know what? Pay for it. Nope, pay for it in dollars. Go ahead and level terrain height from center. There we go. Flatten this a little bit. Look at that. These dollars, they don't matter. Feels so good to just be able to say that or think that or feel that. Drop all this. I feel like this is the ideal spot for this bus stop as well. And again, it should take vehicles off the main road, hopefully. If we distribute the vehicles well enough. Need a little bit more flat terrain. Height from center. Auto build using dollars. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, that'll fit. I want to wait until the sun rises because it's getting a little dark, and this is a big undertaking. This is a very big undertaking. Now, actually, on the topic of big undertakings, what's happening down over here? No goods to sell. Well, that's definitely not good. You are set to unload at the Tree Grove Road Cargo Station. Food, meat. Yes. Are there any vehicles currently headed here? There are. One of them is empty. The other one actually has stuff. Okay. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on this. Might need to establish more fields for food and stuff again. Because again, I mean, obviously people are suffering now, right? Like, we've expanded without having the sustainable growth in our farming and all that. Definitely want to keep an eye on that. Now over here as well, the other problem is that we've got so many passengers. Again, this is a 500 person station. When you've got 400 passengers, there's trouble, obviously, because workers can't stay here. You guys are coming through picking up passengers. Good stuff. What, 2 at a time right now? Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I mean, at least they can go and maybe pick up some food and stuff if there's availability nearby. Now, what's up with you? You are heading here to load and unload. I wonder if I want to manage this a bit better. There, see, now that we've created a gap over here, workers are finally able to arrive. They're about to get scooped up. Okay, excellent timing. Yeah, I need to definitely establish a more sustainable situation over here. What I'm probably going to do is make 2 or 3 lines. One that actually, yes, stops over here and lets people off, which will have like just a couple of trolley buses assigned to it. Another one that drops people off up over here, which will have the bulk of the trolley buses assigned to it. Workers as well, workers who will be sent down to this train platform. Where are our trains? Okay, they're still moving. I was like, why are there 800 people up there? Do I need to add another train? Yikes. We have 900 people waiting for a train right now. This train's going to come through. Going to pick them all up just fine. Well, I say all, but not really, right? Where's the next train that's coming over? So far behind. I might need another train on this line. To me, this is successful. The fact that we're getting all these workers up over here, that's a positive sign. That means we're definitely bringing people in from far away. So I like that. I do like that. But it means that we have to up our game as far as the trains over there. Fire truck was called. This should be taken care of quickly. There's a school on fire over here. I believe the fire station is right over here. Yeah, exactly. And there's workers. All right, cool. No need to worry over there. Good stuff, good stuff. Now down over here, what are we looking at really quickly? No jam here. No, not yet. Okay, good stuff. Bricks have been removed from here, which tells me that hopefully there's some progress over here. Yes, seems to be the case. Yeah, this needs like 100 and something at the start of the session. We're down to 51 tons needed. This is all getting built. Good stuff, good stuff. Excellent stuff. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then down over here, more progress over here. Yeah, slowly but surely. No rush on this stuff, though, if I'm completely honest. It's all about the... right now, it's all about the production over here, really. We seem to be moving crops quickly enough. Again, I can adjust if necessary. If necessary. Why? Oh, right, because chemicals are being used for the plastics factory, of course. That makes sense. Yeah, all right, things are moving okay, it looks like. What about over here? What about the journey back? You're on your way back. You are carrying fuel. Excellent. It looks like we didn't have any interruptions previously. You're up over here. You're trying to get back. Oh, but you're stuck. You're lost. You're not sure where to go. Wow. These things can only take 2 shipments before they're filled up. We gotta work fast on this stuff. Alright. Cool. I like that. I like that. Now what's the deal over here? We can make all of this 2 ways, I suppose. And they have to decide when they get to here. This 1 block. And then go ahead and make right side up. Crossing over here. Well, no, that's not electrical. Definitely part of the problem. But the crossing over here, maybe. Be like that and that. Commission you guys. See if this works. I wonder if it's a little too close to up there. Oh, only to find out. Pay for you, pay for you. There we go. Get this. Where they make their decision up over here. Will you? You should be able to now find your way. Let's see. Once it flips around. This, again, will pay for these little sections over here. Once you flip around, you'll be able to figure this out. Come on, go down here and you turn around. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Why are you stuck? Oh, trouble up over here? That's a strange area to have an issue. You're not supposed to be headed up there. View line details. Yeah, this is all built. This is all good. I can just pay for this stuff if that'll make this train feel better. All that stuff built. Okay. Maybe it was that. Maybe I just had to be a bit more patient. But nonetheless, it is working. You are crossing over to the correct side. And our other train is not too close. Which is good. I want them to have a bit of a distance between them. Look at that, though. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, that's so cool. That's so cool. Holy crap. Man, trains are dope. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Where's it going to happen? It's going to be over here? Yeah, I think so. Roughly over here. 2 longest trains of the nation. Man, that was dope. And the music stopped right on time, too. Oh, man. I'm so pleased, and off screen at roughly the same time as well. I'm so pleased. I'm so very, very pleased. But yeah, so we need to get ships happening ASAP to actually ship this bitumen, and now, you know, in just a moment's time, this fuel out as well. Now, fortunately, the ships that are getting refueled will be fueled by these fuel storages, but we gotta get to work on this ASAP, so we're making the money off the exports and stuff. Like, this is over 1 million rubles in one shipment, right? This is easy money. Easy money now that we've got everything established. I call it easy after all the struggle of establishing it and getting it to, you know, work smoothly, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, that's fantastic, but folks, unfortunately, that's all we have time for in today's session, as we are on the cusp of some great things. I mean, pretty soon, like next session, we're probably going to look at getting oil, or rather fuel and bitumen delivered wherever it's necessary across the river, supply the old city with all those goods. We're going to take a look at this new bus platform and establishing a couple of lines. Again, ones that go directly down like here and then up, as we have been doing. And again, suggested in the comments and through the Discord as well, actually, is an alternative line to go around the back and come up this way to drop people off over here. And that way, these will be the back roads. This will be the main kind of highway, if you will, or the main road down the city. And this is sort of more like a side road and back roads that we deliver people through, which will help alleviate some of the traffic stress up and down this main road over here. We also need to take a look at maybe getting another train on this. All of that and more, though, folks, will be done in the next session. It's gonna be an exciting one as we tackle some more big things. And pretty soon we're gonna have a vehicle production line completed. A couple more things to get done over here, but this is all moving up pretty quickly. Again, these tracks over here we will be building ourselves, or rather we'll be paying for. And maybe that'll be the answer to this worker situation, right? A smaller train or two that goes this shorter journey, finding the gaps between these longer trains with their bigger journeys. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so happy. This game is amazing. This game is amazing. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session, because I certainly did. Lots of big things done, lots of big things coming. Money's looking good, a couple issues here and there that we have to solve, but things are, you know, coming together. They're coming together. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.